glitching. Like, when he starts to swipe, he turns around immediately, so I only see his tail, and I can't read the swipe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're good, Blue.
I died a couple times from bolts, and then
Okay.
That last time, I mean, you obviously saw it. I just got bombed with a cone and 3 of the spiders. Like, I don't know what the hell happened. I've never seen that happen before, honestly. But it was probably just bad placement on me because I was in the middle trying to help out.
Okay.
I think Fireman went down and then Zero went down right after. That was probably what the start of that was.
Yeah, friend's bitch slapped me while I was in a cone. That was scary.
So I got Fireman up, and then right after that, I went and got a Zero up. But I think at that time it was too late. Felms was already walking towards the entrance, and shit like that. I think it wiped a couple people over there, and it was just kind of a chain reaction from that point.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just... It's like a weird... It's hard to read it when, like, he's swiping me turned around. Like, I can't see the swipe at all.
Is your camera, like, as far as it can go?
Yeah. Yeah, like, it's entirely all the way back.
Another thing I'm kind of noticing, too, is when, let's say... I don't know, like, people get confused, and even myself included, because I'm looking around, like, when some things get lost, it's hard to get back on track when one mistake's made. Then you're like, you know, Film's getting enraged, like, what's this protector, and people are kind of scattered all over the place, and we're not focusing things, and that's kind of why, another reason too, I think. It's just, it's in other words, repetitions is going to help us with people who are going to just know what to do all the time, because this is one of those fights where it's not like you can just stand still in DPS. You've got to know what to do. Even DPS got to know what the fuck to do. You know what I mean? You got to know what to attack first, when to do this, what to do that. So I just think it's a little bit of that too, Lala. People just got to get on track with knowing exactly what to attack at exactly what time, and where to lay their dots, and how to throw their orb towards hitting all 3 of them. And, you know, all protectors now, stop the protector, you know, let me kill Films real quick, then go back to the protector, and then, oh, Lotus is in the rage. It's kind of, I think it's a little bad. On top of dying too, so. I just think it's reps. Reps. With the same people too, like you said. That's key. Can't keep subbing people out for this thing.
Thanks for the repair. Okay, whenever we get everyone back, we can go over that again.
Because there's times where I see people not focusing the protector, then I see them on the protector when Films is in, so maybe they're not hearing callouts. I'm sure callouts are being made, but when you get tunnel vision as a DPS, and I'm guilty of it too, just like I'm sure everybody is, you just lose track of what to do for a second. And you know, when people keep messing up around you, you tend to mess up too. It's like a chain reaction type thing. So it just reps. I mean, we're gonna get it.
And see, with Films, you have to focus him when he walks in, correct? And then go to the protector. Okay.
Yeah, you want to burn. You want to always have your dots laid down so that when Films comes up, he's in all your dots already, and then you can turn and single target him. But what I do is, if there's a protector up, I leave my dots on ohms. I will single target the protector and hopefully nuke that real quick before Films even gets in, and then focus Films. So it just depends. You know.
It's a situational thing.
Yeah, if there's nothing else to do and Lotus is down, then yes, turn around and like Lala made the call out one time, not this run but the one before. Now is the time to turn and single target Films, because there's no protectors up, Lotus was down. Then you turn and single target him while your dots are already on ohms where he's gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
Everyone should be doing that. What Fish just said, everyone should be doing that. Your dot should never be anywhere but ohms. And every time we come back in after a kite, there should be like 12 orbs out on the field.
Yes. The only time that I do drop dots on the protectors is if, like, let's say I'm over there and let's say Shiwi and Ragnarok are down, I'll like drop dots on the protector and I'll go res one of them. So like I'm kind of multitasking at the same time. Like it's burning a little bit while I'm resing somebody, but for the most part, if everything's up and everything's good and golden, you want your dots always on ohms. Just if 5 people turn and single target the protector and execute it, it should go down in like 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 tops. You know, an ideal world run.
I'm sure Law has talked about it, but is everybody using their channel acceleration after the kite? Because that helps a lot too, like a whole lot.
I don't, but I heard it lines up with it. Yeah.
Well, it's not only a timer. You get a damage buff too, but yeah, it's like a homemade timer as well, where like you don't even have to hear them call it out. You can look down at your buff, and when it's got 5 seconds left, you better be ready for the kite. I don't know. Although if you want to chime in on that.
I've said that like 4 times. If people aren't doing it, then it's on them. No, you're good, man. You weren't here. No, it's fine. That wasn't with you. That was like, just, you know, when you have to repeat yourself, like, once too much, you know?
No, yeah, I got you. No, I mean, it's not only just I mean, it's not just a timer though. Like it does help with damage too. I mean, you get 30 seconds of buff time, like you're buffing yourself. So I always try to make it a point of after that final electric AOE to pop my channel acceleration and keep going. You know.
That's exactly what people should be doing. Like, why would you not want your own personal timer in addition to the like skill itself? It's the perfect time to do it.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, you can even do your channel acceleration if you do it perfectly. You can even do your channel acceleration during kite. Like you will not get hit with it. Like, cause I've done that a couple times too. Like.
Oh yeah, you can backpedal. Yeah, you don't have to turn and run. Yeah, you just backpedal a little bit slowly, and you can avoid all the AoEs. Yeah. So, make sure you're DPSing while you're kiting too. Don't stop that.
Are lanes 1, 2, and 3 getting like squished? You guys a little smushed over there? You look a little smushed.
During kite, I'm only getting a few inches of space between my neighbors.
Yeah. It looks smushed over there. Like, lanes 1 through 4, all 4 of y'all, like, shift left, okay? And if your neighbor's not doing it, I mean, just freaking kill them at this point. Like, our kite lanes keep getting, like, closer and closer, and there's all of this room, like, in the middle that is not being utilized. And you guys are just making your job harder. Like, look at the thing that I posted. Look at the GIF in the silencer chat. It shows you exactly, like, where to kite, and it lines up with all of these little squares on the ground.
I think it's only difficult when, Azure goes down or whatever and Olm, like, starts spitting in our direction. That's the only time that we really have, like, issues. But other than that, I think we're good.
Okay. Okay, stack to the right so I can see who's here and who's not.
Yeah, I got killed by Steam twice standing behind him. So.
Mm-hmm. So, like, this trial is pretty wonky. I'm not gonna lie, guys, but we can't really blame that too much because we're not exactly executing things as well as we could. And that's fine. But you have to know what to do and when to do it, okay? If once Fireman calls, Felms is in, drop everything you got, okay? If I call a Protector everyone has to go and kill it. Your dots need to stay in the middle, and you single target the protector. Okay? It should die in a few seconds. But, like, that's everyone's job. Every single person's job. Except for Woogie. If Lapis is up, because he's interrupting. So, to recap, your dots are always on Ohms. Always. Ohms and Lothis. Okay, if Lothis teleports in and like he's not getting any cleave, you need to relay your dots down so that he is. Okay? That's acceptable. That's a fair reason to recast him. Okay? Once I call Felms is walking in, everything else stops. Okay, protectors, whatever. You stop what you're doing, you turn around, you single target Felms. Reapply your dots and single target Felms as he's walking in. Once he's in, you drop everything you have.
I actually just got an idea for that cleave thing. I haven't had my damage numbers on for quite some time because it usually makes me a little laggy, but if I turn those on, I can definitely make sure my cleave is hitting Lothis.
That would help.
I always have my numbers on.
Okay. Now, if, like, say Azure calls, like, focus Lothis, we need to focus Lothis, okay? We can't have either mini enrage. We can get away with Felms enraging. Kiters, I feel like we can handle that, that's fine. But if Lothis enrages, 3 of y'all are gonna die. Just immediately. It's guaranteed. Okay? So, make sure your cleave is hitting Lothis, and that's getting a lot better, okay? But we have to know when and where to focus our fire, okay? Is anyone not clear on what and when you need to do things? Like, I'm serious, speak up. If I'm not making sense, tell me. Okay. Alright, let's go. Stack up when you're ready.
Of course, this is a 490, so I'll use it.
Alright, whenever you're ready, sir.
Yep, I'm just getting my timer ready.
I have horn.
Alright, I'm good. Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Horn, 3, 2, 1.
Losses.
Alright, jumping in 2%. Jumping. Get ready for kite. Kite.
Protector mid.
Timer. My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Protector mid.
Kite.
Protector mid.
50%.
Protector exit. Get this protector down quick, and then we need to push to jump. Let's go.
Colossus after the protectors now?
Kite.
Get to your sides.
Ooh, my cone. I hard froze right there. Sorry if I killed him.
Jumping. I have Lothus. Minute and a half on Lothus.
30%.
Let him die to cleave, guys. Don't hard target him. You need to get firemen up.
Kite.
I was just walking in.
I have fence.
Seconds Lothus.
Okay. I'm just walking in.
Kite. 10 seconds Lothus. Focus him down.
Where do we go?
Lane 8.
Lothus on flank.
Protector
He's
mid.
enraged.
But Locust down, guys.
Oh, I got the bash though. Fuck.
So this is a perfect example. If you can see where my screen is, that giant AoE is dead in the way of where I stand in lane 8. So.
So at that point, I mean, you gotta use your judgment on whether you can be in front or behind it. And, I mean, obviously, like, you can't be in it. You just can't be in it. So, like, if you have to move left or right, then, I mean, that's what has to happen, and your neighbors just have to be aware of it. The only time it's an issue is during kite. So if you're doing what you can do with channeled acceleration, everyone has their own kite timer. So you know when it's coming. So you can like already pre-position yourself to be ready for it. What, is that AoE what's killing you? Like you're just...
That's killing me, and then gust of steam.
Steam?
The big jump?